Good afternoon. Please, can you tell us where you're connecting from?
Gold, I'm connecting from Nigeria, Port Harcourt, Rivers State.
Okay.
I want to talk on my challenge.
Yes,
I've not had any problem with the issues, the dashboard and the rest, but I've not been able to join the Teach to Reach, because each time I click, they'll say you don't have, they'll say get a ticket, and when I go to try to log in, it wouldn't log in.
Okay, I think that's a legitimate challenge and concern. Just to invite you both, Teach to Reach Connect 5 took place on the 4th of March, so it ended. It was a one-day event. Now the next Teach to Reach Connect is going to be in June, and you can already request your invitation now. So by if you permit, maybe I could just share my screen to show you how that happens. So I'll need to maybe go to our learning.foundation website. I hope you can see my screen. Okay.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so we have this learning.foundation website, and you can just decide to bookmark it, because if you are in the IA2030 movement, if you are in the scholar community, you almost always be coming back to this page. So, and there you will see this learn more icon. If you are on your phone, there will be some 3 bars there. That's the menu. You click there to be able to access. But here you see, you click on learn more and click on Teach to Reach Connect. So Teach to Reach Connect, let me just click on that. Okay, and it brings you to this page, Teach to Reach Connect 6. And we are going to be focusing on primary health care for Teach to Reach Connect 6. And you can click, you see the icon, you click here to request. It's going to take place on the 17th of June. So Teach to Reach Connect 6. If you missed Teach to Reach Connect 5, I'm really sorry, but all the recordings are on our YouTube channel. I don't know if you have already subscribed to the Geneva Learning Foundation YouTube channel.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So if you missed Teach to Reach Connect 5, you can actually see the recordings on our YouTube channel of the different sessions that were held. But you can also already request your invitation for Teach to Reach Connect 6 on the 17th of June. And as you can see, we are 92 days, 21 hours, 30 minutes, 45 seconds to Teach to Reach Connect 6. So you just click here, request your invitation. Once you click on that, you will see we're asking you, because we don't want to send you what you don't want to receive. So you just type in your name. So I'll just put in my name there. You put in your name, and then I'm going to put in my email address.
Thing is, you do have Word app.
Please let me
unmute.
around so you click on request your invitation.
I do.
Okay, I just had to unmute. So once you click on that, and if there is a series of instructions here, if it's your first time of accessing, because you want to have your permission, you want to confirm if you want to be receiving mails and reminders from us. Yeah, so once you do that, you just wait. You're going to receive an invitation from us, and that will, as we're heading towards Teach to Reach Connect 6, you'll be able to get instruction on how to get your ticket, on in Hopin. Hopin, that is a platform that is used for networking.
Yeah. And just to say, Charlotte, so I realized that actually the platform we use for Teach to Reach is a great platform, but I myself have had problems figuring out how to create an account and how to log in. So just know that you're not alone. There are some issues. Every platform, there's always a problem, especially the first time you try to use it. Over time, then it gets much, much easier. So I'd like to encourage you to stick it out and know that you're not alone, and we will help you as we get closer to Teach to Reach in June. For now, it seems like really making sure that everyone in the room is able to join on the dashboard and able to share their idea or practice in the ideas engine, I think.
Yeah, definitely, Reda. So Gold, I'm sure that you'll be able to attend Teach to Reach Connect 6 come June 17. So you don't have any worries.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure. All right. So earlier on, there was Prashat Wajantri. You were unmuting yourself. So if you want to please, you can go ahead now and unmute yourself if you want to speak. And if you're just joining us, warm welcome to you. I see Martina Karimu, that's a clinical nurse, hoping to cross over to preventive section. Does limited experience to share, but is it okay to comment on what I have observed and read? This is my concern. Okay, thanks, Martina. So this session is really the technical support session. So it's really about, and the question I would like to ask you, Martina, I don't know if you're able to unmute, is if you have been able to access your personal space on your dashboard on Learning Foundation, or you're being able to access the IDS engine. And as for you listening to other experiences being shared, it is okay, you are welcome to stay. But the experience sharing session is really tomorrow, tomorrow, Thursday, with Dr. Francois Gaz and myself. So you can join tomorrow's experience sharing session. That is at 12 o'clock Geneva time tomorrow. So you're welcome to join that session. But I've asked you to unmute if you're able to okay, so congratulations, you have been able to access your dashboard. So have you been able to submit an idea to access the IDS engine? Have you been able to access the IDS engine? That's, see the page that I'm actually showing on the screen. Okay, that's wonderful. So you are actually okay. So I do hope you have been able to read things you to read, to access and read the ideas from other pairs in the IDS engine, and I'm sure you're learning a lot from there. So if you're able to join tomorrow's experience sharing session, we'll be glad to hear your comments, hear what you have to say about the ideas of others and the ideas that what you have learned from the ideas in the IDS engine. So if you're just joining us, warm welcome to you. You are not later, you're on time. Okay, Pranshat Washantri, and forgive me if I don't get your name right. You could help me.
Yeah, you have pronounced it right only, Charlotte.
Okay, that's
thing is, like, it's very nice. I have to state, my name is Dr. Prashant Vajantri. I'm from India. Hello?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Yeah, the idea sharing, I have submitted my idea, and I was there in Teach to Reach 4. That time, like, that time I could not complete my course, but this time I will do it. And this is very nice platform, and I got 2 twins, and I have shared my ideas with them, and I learned their ideas and other ideas in the ideas engine. It is very nice to learn through others' challenges, ideas, what they have do, and you can learn very much. So this is a very nice platform of ideas engine. This is what I wanted to share. I don't have any challenge, like just looking for another what you call other ideas and situational analysis.
Okay, thank you so much, Prashant, and that's good to know. So really, we always have two kinds of people joining the technical support session. We have the first group of people that that are so very welcome. That is those who are having a challenge, having an issue with their password, accessing their personal space, their dashboard on Learning Foundation, or accessing the IDS engine. And then we have another group of people like Dr. Prashant and Martina Karimu, that are up to date, that don't have any problem, don't face any challenge, but they actually still join the technical support session out of solidarity for peers and are able to volunteer, maybe to support a peer that has a need when the time comes. So, and I remember during the first technical support session, I actually had issues with connectivity, with accessing the IDS engine. And we had Subanyu from Pakistan that volunteered to share his screen and show how to join the IDS engine, how to submit an idea in the IDS engine. And that was just wonderful. And we also had another colleague from Cameroon that also shared her screen to show how to access, to read ideas in the ideas engine, to comment on them, and also to vote or to vote those ideas. So it's always wonderful to know that we have people that we can count on in the community if we need help. And that is why our motto is do not suffer in silence. So Pranjant, I hope tomorrow you'll be able to join us for the experience sharing session at 12 o'clock Geneva time with Dr. Francois Gaz in order to share your experience.
Definitely, I'll do that.
Okay, that's wonderful. And I also wanted to ask you, with your triplets, you know, your IA2030 triplets that you connected with, how are they doing? Are they up to date with their tasks?
Yeah, like they are up to date. Like what I have seen, what I have connectivity. They both have submitted their idea. They don't have any problem with accessing ideas engines and I have asked about completing the tasks in the dashboard. Both of them have completed the dashboard task and they have submitted their ideas and commented. And I have asked their experience also. They are very nice. One is a public health specialist, other is a health, another epidemiologist. So they don't have any problem.
Okay, that is excellent. That is excellent. And that's one reason why we have our triplets. We have our IA2030 triplets that we want to keep in touch with throughout the full learning cycle. If we are moving forward and they are not progressing, then we have a moral duty to kind of like help them out, to give them the support that they need so that all of us are up to date. And I'm very happy to know that Prashad, you and your triplets, you are all doing well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, there was Nelson Mandela, you know, that's the namesake of the late unforgettable Madiba, who had the mic unmuted. So Nelson, I don't know if you're able to unmute yourself. Nelson?
Hello, yes, good evening.
Evening.
Yeah, you speaking to Nelson in South Sudan.
Okay, and Nelson, how are you doing?
I'm doing fair. Unfortunately, that being busy, that I could not be able to join the session in all contexts.
Okay, but a quick question I'm going to ask you, because we'll be starting in just about 4 minutes, is have you been able to access your personal space, that is your dashboard on Learning Foundation, and have you completed all the tasks?
Yes, being accessing it, but sometimes the connectivity is so poor that I could not be able to be active all the time.
Okay, and connectivity is a problem that we all face. Actually, I was just in a meeting, a discussion group with some Francophone scholars, and I was kicked out of a meeting that I was facilitating while I was presenting. So connectivity, it happens to each and every one of us, but do not, the key is not to give up. And I think as you're persisting, that is wonderful. And as I just tried a few seconds, not up to a minute, I was back in the room. So my next question for you, Nelson, is have you been able to access the ideas engine and have you shared an idea?
Yeah,
if you can see this screen that I'm showing, have you been able to access the screen?
No, I think there's no video. I cannot see anyone speaking, but I can only hear the voice.
You're not seeing the screen that I'm sharing?
Yes, I don't see it.
You're not seeing my screen?
Yeah,
okay, are you
seeing the screen? Yeah.
Okay, are you connecting with your phone or with your computer?
I'm connecting with my phone.
Okay, so with your phone, surely there is you just have to scroll to the left or to the right. Scroll to the left, use your finger and scroll to the left or to the right on your phone. I'm sure at one point the screen is going to appear.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen.
Are you
Yes.
able to see the, okay, you can
Yeah, I'm
see the
able to
screen now?
see it now.
Okay, that's wonderful. So you're able to see the ideas engine. So have you already seen the screen that I'm showing right now? The ideas engine.
Yeah, I'm able to see you.
Okay. The question
Yeah.
I was asking is, have you accessed the ideas engine? Have you been able to access it?
No.
Okay. So what we are going to do is I'm going to share a link right now in the chat with you.
Yeah.
So
Hello.
yes,
Yes.
I'm going to, there's a link that I've just shared with you in the chat. And I really wish if you were able to, be connecting on your computer, you could just actually bring this session, we could, and I hope you're able to do so, to click on that link and then follow the instructions to create your account in the ideas engine, so that by the end of this session, you would have been able to access the ideas engine.
Okay. Yeah, I get you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you so much, Nelson. It's I'm just going to, for the sake of order, let me just remove the possibility for participants to unmute themselves, because we are about to start. And thanks, Reda, for answering Gold's concern. And I see Syed was talking about not having sound. So if you are not hearing, I know you can't hear me now, but I'm just putting up I hope you can at least see my screen, so that you'll be able to connect to the audio. So what to do if you cannot hear me? So it is 4:30 in Geneva. It's time for us to actually start our technical support session. So if you're just joining us, warm welcome to you. Please feel free to type your city or country in the chat so we know where you're joining from. Earlier on, I was here, I heard Nelson talking about having connectivity issues. So Said, I'm just saying we are just starting. So having connectivity issues. So if you're not able to hear, or you're usually having connectivity issues, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to our podcast. So it's like a radio on demand. It doesn't use so much bandwidth. You can use, there is a very good Google podcast app that I found very easy to use. And there are also other apps that you can use to listen to our various sessions, events, or using this podcast. I'm just sharing the link on the chat. So if you're having connectivity issues like me, like Nelson, at times you can listen to this low bandwidth option that we have for you. That is the Learning Foundation podcast. And I've just shared the link on the chat. Go ahead, click on that link and subscribe to our podcast. So as I was saying, we are here, it's for technical support. So if you're facing any challenge, you are welcome every Tuesday, every Wednesdays and Fridays for the technical support session. But also about experience sharing. If you want to share your experience, with your ideas and your practices with other scholars, we have the technical support session, the experience sharing session every Tuesdays and Thursday with Dr. Francois Gaz and myself. You can join those sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And once you click on the link to register, you'll see the dates and the time in your context. So you're welcome to join. So now we are here. It is because this week, the real focus is on you submitting your ideas in the ideas engine. But before I ask you about the ideas engine, the one space where everything happens, where everything starts, and even after the ideas engine, everything is going to continue, is your dashboard on Learning.Foundation. So it's very important for you to have access to Learning.Foundation. To have access to Learning.Foundation so that you'll be able to have all the information that you need to complete the tasks that are at hand. So the question, I see Dr. Archana Galton, your comment in the chat. The whole process too overwhelming and full of, as I was down with COVID, so was away from the scholars dashboard.
Yeah, Charlotte, I'd like to respond to that. The first thing is, you know, you are Dr. Archana, you are a member of the movement, so any member of the movement who is ill, who faces hardship, even if it's, and in this case, of course, with COVID, has our solidarity. And second is, I appreciate that the first few weeks of a process like this, with thousands of people from all over the world, with so much going on, trying to bring on board so many people and to leave no one behind, it's perfectly normal and healthy for you to feel overwhelmed, maybe even confused, but we want to make sure that does not last. So thank you for attending this technical support session. We hope it is going to help. We saw with the Francophones earlier today, almost everyone who attended came with a problem, and almost everyone who attended left with their problem solved. It's really, if you're in the learning dashboard, just take your time to read through each post, mark it as complete, make sure you follow through on the tasks that are in each one. It's really very structured, step by step, and it's really just a question of following the steps. Now, people who are in a hurry, people who don't like following the steps, that there may be some challenges there. But if when we ask people who've been successful in our programs, who've earned sort of multiple certifications with the Geneva Learning Foundation, they say it's about being regular. So of course, if you get sick, it's difficult to be regular. But we will be there for you. And we'll do everything we can to make sure that we don't lose you along the way, you and others, or anyone for that matter. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Reda. And talking about support, if we are here for the next 25 to 30 minutes, Dr. Archana, I really want to be able to know that you have made progress, that at the end of the session, in spite of everything, so I'm actually just inviting you. Concerning attendance certificate for the Teach to Reach Connect 5, they have not yet been given out. So please just be patient. As soon as they are ready, you're going to receive the mail. So I'm inviting you to unmute. I don't know if you're able to unmute. Okay, so I see you've unmuted. Can you share with me where exactly I use?
Hi.
Where are you stuck?
Hi.
Yes, hi.
Yeah. See, I'm just scrolling through my mobile and my laptop is just in front of me. And I've just opened the dashboard and there is one step 5, join your country group on Telegram. So whatever instructions have been given, I have totally followed them. Now the problem is, like, when I open the link for my country, what I'm supposed to do, because most of the time I use my mobile phone for Telegram app. So please tell me now what I'm supposed to do when I find my country, like India's Telegram link. So please tell me how to activate it.
Okay, so your country group is India, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, and I know since you are connecting with your mobile and using your computer, you have not yet installed Telegram on your computer.
No.
Okay,
I was trying, but somehow there was some problem. So it couldn't.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. I'm just sharing with you the link to the India Telegram group right now in the chat. So if you look at the chat right now.
If I understood what I heard, this may or may not be what you're trying to understand, but we included this step because in the past, so we asked you to join your country group, and that was it. There was no specific action other than maybe saying hello. The reason is that in the past, we found that this step can become a barrier for some people. And so we want to make sure you're connected to your country's group. You will see in the coming weeks when we reach, for those of you who reach the stage of the Impact Accelerator, that is when you will work together as a country group, really collaborate together. For those of you who want to, for those of you who do not, you'll be able to keep working individually. But we want you to...
Now, just now, Charlotte has sent me this link. So I've got this successfully logged to my Telegram link. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's great. I'm happy to see that you've been able to access your country Telegram group.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so I also see there is Hassan Ali that has the same problem, but I see Auta Samaila, your hand is raised. So Auta, I'm inviting you to unmute yourself. Please go ahead and unmute and share your concern with us. And Hassan, I'm going to share it with you right now.
Okay, good evening to you all. My name is Auta Samaila with the Nigerian Red Cross Society, a promoter of vaccine uptake and advocacy to vaccine to all communities in Geneva local government. My challenges is we are unable to reach to the most of the difficult areas due to insecurity, most especially.
Excuse me, Auta. Please forgive me for just interrupting you, but this session is the technical support session. So the experience sharing session is tomorrow at 12 o'clock Geneva time. And if you're not yet registered for that, I'm going to share the link right now in the chat. But what I want to ask you is now, have you been able to access your dashboard on learning.foundation?
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's wonderful. And have you been able to access the IDS engine?
Yes, but it has been very difficult for me to actually connect because in the place I am, I have a difficulty in locating and getting a full good network. Now I have to even go to a very good location to make sure I have access to network. So network has been quite challenging in my area here. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Network is quite challenging.
Let me see what's happening here. I can certainly hear you, but I think that Charlotte may not be able to hear you. And this is
okay, I can hear you now.
Yes, Charlotte herself is struggling with connectivity, just like we all are. So I'm happy to continue. So Auta Samela, I wanted to share my appreciation for the photo you posted showing the Nigeria Red Cross in action reaching disabled individuals with vaccination. Of course, someone raised the issue of confidentiality. So I was pleased to see also that you responded to that, but just to appreciate that. And as Charlotte said, this is not the experience sharing session. So, we try to really focus here on solving the problems of people who cannot log in, who have problems with their passwords, who haven't been able to share an idea yet, or to really benefit from the ideas of others. So Auta, do you have any problems like that? Or are you okay with respect to your learning dashboard? Are you at 100%? And have you already submitted an idea? Can you confirm those two things for me, please?
Yes, I did. I'm okay with the dashboard. I've already submitted all my work plans already.
Okay, wonderful. All right, I see Charlotte. Yep, okay. Charlotte has just told me that in her location in Cameroon, there is a complete internet blackout. So I'm going to ask I'm going to ask Ja to connect for the tech support session. All right, and so we knew this would happen at least once, and just like this is also a way of saying, look, we are just like you. So give me a minute to see if Ja is able to come in, because I think Charlotte is still able to communicate with me. She says she's trying to reconnect. So, and let me just share the link with, with Ja. I myself have a meeting that I need to prepare for and attend. So bear with us. We're going to respond as a team. I think that may be Charlotte. Yes. Okay. Or is that Charlotte, are you back?
Yes, Reda, I'm back, and
Okay.
sorry for that. Connectivity has been very tough on me today because of power outage in my city.
Well, I'm just amazed
Right,
that you're
so,
able to connect it all, and really appreciate your effort, Charlotte. And I know many participants, about a third of the participants have difficulties, challenges with connectivity. So it helps us, the fact that this happens to us helps us understand you.
Exactly, Reda, and I think it's also part of the scholar spirit, because so many of us, so many scholars face this challenge, but they don't give up. They keep trying and trying until they're able to access, until they're able to commit to eating, or even access platform. So I'm getting indications that my connectivity is still unstable, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I'll be able to stay with you till the end, because I know, Reda, you have to go off to another meeting that is very important for the future of the IA2030 movement.
Thanks, Charlotte.
All right, so I don't know, I missed some of what.
Yes, so we concluded. So our friend from the Nigeria Red Cross said that he does not have any challenges with that require technical support. So I invited him to stay to help his colleagues, and also to join the experience sharing session. It sounds like he's got some fascinating stories to share. So I suggest we go from here.
Okay, thanks, Reda. So I'm going to turn towards Kun Kam Tu.
Yes,
from
yes, correct.
UNICEF Myanmar. Please
Yes.
go ahead. Yes, please go ahead.
Hello, everyone.
Please, can you share?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I am Kunkamdu UNICEF from UNICEF Myanmar. I am a UN volunteer and currently work as an immunization officer for revitalization of immunization program, routine, and COVID-19. Yes, here I have a problem. I'm not sure I missed that one, but I have access to the IA2030 movement that you share on the screen. And also I have this last 2 hours ago, I have access to the idea engine. But my question is that do I need to, I don't have any link to join to the learning cycle. So that's my question. So
Okay, so if you want to re-access, if I don't know if I got your question right, but if you want to re-access your dashboard on learning.foundation, I'm just putting the link for you right now in the chat. I'm just putting the link right now for you in the chat, so that I hope, can you click on the link that
yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear
click?
me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Yes, I have an.
Yes,
I can access the immunization agenda 2030 learning, but I don't have access to full learning cycle.
Okay, so let me just share my screen with you. I just click on the link that I shared in the chat right now, and if you click on that link and you're able to, have you been able to see this thumbnail, this icon I'm showing right here, Movement for Immunization Agenda 2030 Full Learning Cycle? Have you been able to see this, to access this on your computer or on your phone?
For me, yes, for
I don't know
me,
if you're able to hear me.
Yes, for me, I only able to access the immunization agenda, but not the full learning cycle one. I have only the ratio scholar level 1 page only goes to that page.
Okay, only WHO Scholar Level 1. Okay, certification. So, but Dr. Kuhn, it means the WHO Scholar Level 1 certification is different from the full learning cycle. And since you are participant in the WHO Scholar Level 1 certification course, I would like to encourage you to focus on that. Please, it's good to focus on that and get certification. And after then, you'll be able to join. You are a member of the movement. You'll be able to join the full learning cycle. When you have developed your action plan, we are going to have, as part of the program for the full learning cycle, there is impact accelerator. So but for now, for you not to avoid any confusion, I'd like to invite you to focus on the WHO Scholar Level 1 certification course on IA2030. Is that okay? I see Dr. Kuhn, you're unmuted. You're already muted, sorry. So I hope that is okay. I want to ask Syed Miraban Shah. Syed, are you able to unmute? I see your hand is raised. Okay, Zah, thanks for, just to answer, quickly answer, I see Syed is not unmuting. Just to quickly answer Ravindra, because it seems as if the link for India that is on the list is not working. And I'm going to just dig. Okay, so Dr. Kuhn, yes. Let me just answer a quick yes to your question, and I'm glad to see that everything is clear now. So I'm going to invite now Nicholas Kashama. Nicholas Kashama, your hand is raised. Please go ahead and unmute yourself. Nicholas? Or Mary Van der Puye? Mary Van der Puye.
Hello.
Okay. Over to you, Mary.
Good afternoon. I'm Mary Van der Puye from Accra, Ghana.
Yes, Mary, please go ahead.
My main problem is about the twin contact. I don't know how to contact my twin to enable us to start the discussion. So I don't know if you can be of a help to me.
Okay, but did you receive a mail with the contact of the email address?
Yes, I received a mail with the person's name, but there is no link for me to get in touch with that person.
Okay. Zah, please, can you respond? I'm sorry, I wasn't able to hear everything because I was getting indication that my connectivity is unstable.
Right, that's okay, Charlotte. So for was it Mary, the issue you're having, you don't know how to contact your remote coffee twin or your IA2030 twin. In that email, do you see your twin's email address as well as their WhatsApp number? Mary, if you could unmute and answer my question, that will help us to solve the problem you have more easily. And I see in the chat, Mark O, as well as Dr. Archana Galton, you both have issues as well with connecting with your IA2030 twin. So the best way to fix this issue is really go back to your inbox, your email inbox. You should have, if you are actively participating in the full learning cycle for the IA2030 movement, which is different from the WHO course on IA 2030. Those two things are very different. So if you're actively participating in the full learning cycle, you should have received an email. And the best way is to go back to that email, which contains all the necessary information that you need in order to get in touch and connect with your twin. It will provide you with their email address as well as their WhatsApp number. So use whatever form, whatever application that works for you. So I hope that answers your questions and concerns. I see there are more messages in the chat. So one is from Laurencia Cesar. Please, my only challenge is I've been able to get in touch with both my twins. Do I keep both of them? Laurencia, it's great to know that you managed to get in touch with both twins. That decision is up to you. If after having had that conversation, you feel that that you've enjoyed the conversation and you would like to be supporting each other, then feel free to tell your twin that you would like to keep in contact throughout the full learning cycle and supporting each other. So that decision is really up to you. And Emmanuel Kuo, I'm from Ghana, facing the same issue of IA 2030 twin. I got 2 contacts and emailed them, but responding to each other is on and off. So if you already emailed them, Emmanuel, be a bit patient. Sometimes we know that during this incredible times, the difficult times, there are professional obligations that your twins might be dealing with. So give them a bit of time. And if by the end of this week, you still don't hear from them, do not worry about it. It does not affect your participation in the full learning cycle for the IA 2030 movement. So move on, because there will be more exciting activities that you will be invited to participate, such as the situation analysis of your own challenge. Umar Garba, connecting with twins as easy as possible. Email him or talk to him directly via WhatsApp. Thank you, Umar Garba, for sharing that, that tip with the rest of us in the room. And it's exactly, this is peer support session. If you do see a question in the chat that you know the answer to, feel free to chime in and provide an answer or a quick reply that may very well help your peer who is, like you, committed to the IA 2030 movement and committed to make a change wherever they work. So Mohammed Wazir Sadiki, I have also the WHO Scholar Level 1 certification and cannot reach to complete post or ideas engine. Again, Mohammed, in the emails you have received, probably you have already seen, we try to let you know, and please keep this in mind going forward. The WHO Scholar course on IA 2030 cohort 3 and is different from the full learning cycle for the IA 2030 movement. If your time is very busy, your schedule is full, we encourage you to focus only on the WHO course. However, if you think your schedule allows you to participate actively in both, and you want to share experiences with participants in both programs, that is fine, but that is only because you think you can plan enough time to participate in both. So going forward to the next challenge, Matthias Mayaki said, my challenge is I got to communicate with my twin and she asked to call me back. Till today, I've not heard from her. Again, Matthias, be a bit patient. There are many other opportunities along the full learning cycle. that you will get to connect with other peers. So do not be frustrated, just be a bit patient. And if this twin doesn't respond to you, be assured that there will be more opportunities down the road. So Sayed Say said in the chat, thank you, Charlotte, for giving the opportunity, but due to the connectivity problem, could not be able to speak. You have sent an email by introducing someone for twinning, and I've sent email to him but could not get his response. Whereas I have received email from another participant and we have discussed each other's ideas and were both satisfied and asked questions for each and got positive response. Do I need to communicate with the first participant again, or it is enough? Thank you for sharing that, Sayed, and great to know that you're already connected with at least one twin. Again, whether you stay in contact with one twin, two twins, or no twin at all, that is your decision. Ask yourself this question: do I want to be supporting each other in this learning journey? If you do have the time and both of you have that willingness to keep in contact, please do so. Otherwise, it's okay. It is not, you're not obliged to be forced to stay in contact if you don't find the conversations fruitful or helpful at all. And we do have more messages in the chat sharing. So Sarawi, Kasa, Mohammed Sadiki, and Oladebo Tapu Ojo, as well as Abu Bakar Ali Aden, who just connected from Somalia. It's great to have you, Abu Bakar. So Mohammed Wazir Sadiki asked the question, thanks, so how can I know to participate in my relevant session? Mohammed, I think that goes back to the question about the difference between the WHO course and the full learning cycle on IA2030. As I said, you do have a separate personal learning space for each. So you will get all the necessary information in your personal learning space for the different programs. So just find the right one and follow the instructions carefully. And Ambrose Aiken have difficulty connecting your twin. Ambrose, can you unmute yourself perhaps and tell us what exactly is your difficulty connecting your twin? Ambrose Aiken.
Hello.
Hi, Ambrose. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. And, thank you for a good presentation done so far. I've been following the presentations, how things are going, and the meals.
Right, and so
Hello?
you said you have a difficulty connecting with your twin. Can you explain what exactly that difficulty is?
Yeah, actually, I saw the mail being sent to the mail being sent to connect to a twin, but when I opened the mail and I tried connecting, I couldn't connect to anybody. I don't know whether it was a network challenge or it's how the system is, because I tried severally and I couldn't.
Right.
And I was also tasked to be able to reach my twin before Friday.
Ambrose, have you sent an email to them, or have you sent a message on WhatsApp or Telegram to them?
No, please.
So if that's the case, you need to send an email. So go back, check your inbox. For the twins that you have been assigned with, you should have their email and their WhatsApp number by now. So use that information to get in touch with them, because they may very well be waiting for you to connect with them, and they think, oh, I don't have any twin, whereas in fact, both of you are just waiting for each other. So someone needs to be, so you need to reach out to your twin in order to get in touch with them. Is that okay?
Okay, okay. All right.
So
Right.
as soon as you drop off this call, go back to your inbox and get that email sent out or that message on WhatsApp. I hope that it will work and that you will have a good conversation with your twin, Ambrose. And we do have more people joining the room. So Ebeneze Obon Ajay, who just joined from Ghana, working in the regional vaccine cold room. Good to have you, Ebeneze. We are doing the technical support session and we're actually running 4 minutes late. We will solve the issues that you have in this room. And I see that Fanny is joining from Lagos, Nigeria. Good to have you. And you have already got in contact with both of your twins. And Sayed, I'm glad that that clarification helped you. And also we have Mary connecting from Accra, Ghana. So at this point, since we're 4 minutes over time, I want to ask the question, does anyone have a issue, a technical challenge with the full learning cycle? So either with the ideas engine or accessing your personal learning dashboard or personal learning space for the full learning cycle. If yes, now is the time. If no one raises hand or if no one asks a question in the chat, we will take that as the signal that there is no question, no further question, and we can then close the session for today. I see one final comment from Anita Boaton. Anita, and also a message from Emmanuel, having issue with your personal dashboard. So Anita, I'm going to reply to your issue in the chat. In the meantime, Emmanuel, would it be possible for you to share your screen to show us what exactly is the problem you're having using your personal dashboard? Emmanuel? Emmanuel, if you could unmute yourself and let us know, that would be helpful.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Emmanuel.
Yeah, I find it difficult to use the dashboard. I can open it, but it's like I don't know where to go at the time. So I need more tutorials about how to use it.
Right. Okay. Let me share the link in the chat. Just give me a moment. So Emmanuel, can you check the chat box and click on that link and and then share your screen with us as soon as you click that link. If you could share with us your screen, that would help us to know exactly what the issue is you're having.
Okay. Okay.
So you should be able to share your screen as we speak. So let me make you co-host as well.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm opening it now.
Okay, great. Emmanuel, are you able to share your screen? We can't see any screen sharing for the moment.
Yeah, I'm coming. Okay.
At the bottom of your Zoom screen, there should be a green button called share screen. So click on that and then you'll be able to choose the screen that you want to share. Let me know if it works on your side. If your connectivity doesn't allow, that is fine. I can demonstrate with, let me demonstrate with my screen. So you're looking at my screen. Emmanuel, are you following me?
Yeah, I'm following, but I'm finding it difficult even to give. I have screenshot it, but I'm finding it difficult to share it with you. I'm looking for the options that will allow that.
Okay, so Emmanuel, that's fine. So if you look at the screen that I'm sharing right now, so the link is, if you look here, it's learning.foundation/login. And I will share it once again. We do also have others, for example, Habiba Sangari, who is also struggling with accessing the personal dashboard. So this will be helpful for you as well, Habiba Sangari. So if you click on that link in the chat, the login, here, you should type the email that you have used to apply to join the full learning cycle. And this is my email, but you should use your own email. And the password. So if you have never seen this screen before, you probably don't know your password. In that case, you need to, again, always go back to your email inbox, because in that inbox, there should be an email that that tells you the exact password. Maybe let me try to find one for myself in my Gmail, so I can grant access. Right. Ah, great. So Emmanuel, you're sharing your screen. And you are inside your personal dashboard. Bravo, you made it. So if you click on the full learning cycle 1 in red, can you click on it?
Okay, I'm going back to
If you
full learning.
Yes, full learning cycle. If you click on it.
Yeah, that okay.
Right
it's opening now. It's loading. Yeah, I see. Resume the exercise. Submit your idea or practice in the ideas engine before 20 hours 59 minutes. That is Friday, March 18th.
Exactly. So you're probably seeing we're still seeing the screen that is with the red block showing full learning cycle, but you are, from the sound of it, having already managed to log in. So for exactly, that's the screen. That's the screen that shows you. So if you next to, if you look at the top of your screen, there is search for something, right? And to the left, there is a 3-line menu button. If you click on that, you will see all the posts, the instructions for you to complete. For example, how to join your country group, how to join the Telegram group for the movement, as well as how to join the ideas engine. So if you click on that, that should help you, and you will be able to follow from there.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm through with that. Is that this one?
Yes, exactly. Bravo, Emmanuel. I think if you scroll down, further down, you can see now is how to get started. There are, if I remember correctly, 7 or 8 steps. So you need to complete each of the steps as you see on the screen now. But if you scroll down, further down, you see ideas engine, how to join the ideas engine and how to submit your idea in the ideas engine.
Okay. Ideas and short sessions to share experience and problems. So, okay. Technical. Which one are you talking about? How to build a positive experience of vaccination? So does it mean I should start with step 1 and finish with that? Then I move to step 2 until I get the last one, or what?
Yes, exactly. Go through, complete each of the steps, click on each step and follow the instructions there. And then you will be able to, as long as you carefully read each line, that is good. But if you think that there are no important information, or you go through them very quickly, you may miss important information. So my recommendation is for you is really take the time to read each line very carefully. In that way, you understand perfectly what is needed for you to do, and how to make progress in your personal learning dashboard. Okay, I want to congratulate Emmanuel, and for those of you who are still staying in the room, 32 people, I think Emmanuel deserves a round of applause for managing to solve his own issue in accessing the personal dashboard on his own. So I want to perhaps unmute all and just to join me and congratulate Emmanuel. Great, well done, Emmanuel.
Thank you.
Great.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
Great. I will thank you, Emmanuel, for also stopping to share your screen. I want to thank you, everyone, for those of you who are clapping in front of your computer. So I think at this point, I just want to show one final thing, and for Habiba Sangari, who is probably also struggling with her accessing personal dashboard. So let me share my screen. Habiba, are you able to unmute your microphone? Habiba?
Yes.
If not, Habiba, this is for you, and for those of you who still have issues accessing your personal dashboard. I just want to say, go, as always, check your inbox. Every important information, you can probably find it somewhere in your email inbox. So I'm showing my account information. However, Habiba, if you go back to your email and look for this, look for your new Scholar account, you will see an email like this. So this has my name, but it should have your name, and then it has French, but you don't have to worry about the French, just focus on the English, and it will tell you the username is your email address that you use to apply to join, and there's the password. So you see my password, this is for me. There should be a series of letters and numbers for you. So if you look for that, your new Scholar account in your inbox, look for this email, you will be able to get that password. And if everything fails, Habiba, type in your email here and use at the bottom of this page, the learning.foundation/login here, you look at, there's this forgot password button. So click on it, and then it will ask you to recover password. So in order to do that, you can just type in your email, like I am typing my email right now, and don't forget to click on send recovery info. So I just clicked on it, and it tells you if your email address exists in our database, you will receive a password recovery link at your email address in a few minutes. So I'm back to check. See, I did just receive an email from the Geneva Learning Foundation, instructions to reset your Kajabi password. So I click on it, and it shows me, hello Min, someone has requested a link to change your password. You can do this through the following link. So the only thing I need to do, and also be careful, this link will expire after 6 hours. So make sure that you check your inbox immediately. So I follow this link, I clicked on it, and then it takes me to create new password. And once you come to this page, just create a password that you will remember. And perhaps if Habiba, for you, if you could write it down on paper somewhere, or use something that you can easily remember, then type it twice and then click on submit. That should allow you to have a password that you know that works. And the only thing left to do is to go back to that initial login page. If I refresh this, and now you have your email, and you also have the new password that you just have reset. So type in that password and sign in, and you should be able to follow. So I hope that is a helpful and useful walkthrough of how to access your personal learning dashboard, Habiba. Because you haven't unmuted your microphone, I don't know if that's that solves your issue, but if you can type in the chat, that would be great. And also a quick message from Emmanuel. It's very nice for today because of how data is expensive here in Ghana due to lack of cafes and Wi-Fi. I often ignore some of the steps. We understand the challenges you're facing, Emmanuel, and you're not alone. However, we are joining this movement, joining the full learning cycle, because we're committed to make a difference and to improve the health of children and the families that we serve in our community. And I salute you for that, despite the multiple challenges you have. And since now you managed to log into your personal learning dashboard, I encourage you, after we finish this call soon, just go through those steps one by one and really read each line very, very carefully. So with that said, I want to thank everyone for joining today's technical support session. Charlotte had some technical issues, so I stepped in to support her, and it's been a pleasure to see so many of us in the room to be supporting each other, because do not suffer in silence. That is our motto. I see Charlotte is in the room. Charlotte?
Yeah, thank you so much. That I was able to join back and I was just following through as everything was going smoothly. So thank you so much for stepping in for me, and I want to congratulate Emmanuel, not just for being able to share his screen and show that he was able to access his dashboard, but also doing so on the phone. So really, thank you, and thank you, Zara. Thanks everyone. Please remember we have if you want to share your experience, if you can just permit that I share my screen. Again, if you want to share your experience, join us tomorrow for the experience sharing session at 12 o'clock Geneva time at noon, Geneva time. That is GMT +1. Dr. Francois Gas and myself will be there to receive you. I'm just sharing the link right now in the chat. And if you don't want to get confused as far as the sessions are concerned, you can subscribe for the full learning cycle calendar. Just subscribe to click on that link, add the dates of the session sometimes to your calendar. You surely get reminders for that. So thank you so much, Zara. Thank you, everyone. That's all. I'll leave it to you, Zara, to close the session. Thanks again.
Thanks, Charlotte. I don't have anything else to say, but just really looking forward to learning with all of you in this journey, in this full learning cycle. And yeah, looking forward to the experience sharing tomorrow. So that's goodbye for now, and take care, everyone. Bye.